Welcome back to Smart with Points, the podcast that helps you travel the world using miles and points. I'm Jack, and today I've got some genuinely exciting news that could be brilliant for your first-class travel aspirations. British Airways has just announced they're more than doubling their Bahrain service. And whilst that might not sound groundbreaking at first, trust me, this could be one of the best developments for first-class Avios redemptions we've seen in ages. Let me explain why I'm so excited about this. British Airways has just announced they're going from sporadic weekly flights to daily service to Bahrain from the 27th of October 2025. They're adding over 9,000 seats to the route annually, which is significant. But here's what really caught my attention. This could be absolutely brilliant news for anyone wanting to experience British Airways first class without breaking the bank on Avios. Let's talk numbers, because this is where it gets interesting. Bahrain to London in BA First Class costs 68,000 Avios off-peak or 80,000 peak one-way. Now, to put that in perspective, let me compare it to other popular first-class routes. Atlanta costs 85,000 off-peak or 100,000 peak. Cape Town is the same, 85,000 off-peak, 100,000 peak. Even Bridgetown in Barbados will cost you 85,000 or 100,000 Avios respectively. So you're getting the full British Airways first-class experience. And I mean the proper suite, a la carte dining, the works, for 17,000 to 20,000 fewer Avios than many other long-haul routes. And here's the crucial bit. Bahrain operates with BA's 4-cabin configuration, meaning first class is definitely available on these flights. This isn't one of those routes where you're hoping they'll put the right aircraft on. Now, if you've got a British Airways American Express Premium Plus card, this gets even better because of the Companion Voucher. The Companion Voucher works on first-class redemptions, which means an off-peak return for 2 people in first class would cost you 136,000 Avios total plus taxes for both passengers. That works out to 68,000 Avios per person for a return journey in first class. I haven't personally flown BA First yet. It's definitely on the list. But from everything I've researched and heard from others, getting 2 people to the Gulf in BA's flagship cabin for 136,000 Avios combined is exceptional value. Here's the practical bit that makes this announcement so significant. British Airways is adding substantial capacity to Bahrain. Going daily means over 9,000 additional seats annually, and basic mathematics suggests we should see more award inventory released. I've searched for first-class award space to the Gulf region many times, and whilst it's never been impossible to find, it's certainly been hit or miss. With daily frequencies, there's simply more opportunity for BA to release award seats without impacting revenue too severely. Of course, BA's award inventory management remains opaque at best, but supply and demand fundamentals should work in our favour here. More flights, more seats, hopefully more awards. The route operates from London Heathrow to Bahrain International Airport, daily from the 27th of October 2025. It's approximately 3,227 miles, and BA operates this route with its 4-cabin configuration, so First, Club World, World Traveller Plus, and Economy. BA also mentioned they'll have Arabic-speaking cabin crew on select flights, which is a thoughtful touch for the route. Beyond Bahrain, BA is also increasing frequencies to other Middle Eastern destinations. Riyadh is going to 12 weekly flights this winter and 14 from summer 2026. Jeddah is moving from 4 to 5 weekly by summer 2026. And Abu Dhabi is getting daily service back from winter 2025. If you're planning a first-class redemption, tickets are on sale now at ba.com for travel from the 27th of October 2025 onwards. Here's my advice. Check award availability early and be flexible with your dates, because off-peak pricing saves you 12,000 Avios per person one way. First-class award space gets snapped up quickly, even on well-served routes, so book early. And if you've got a companion voucher that's expiring, Bahrain First Class is an excellent use of it. As someone holding British Airways Gold status with a stash of Avios, I'm genuinely pleased about this Bahrain expansion. The Gulf region has been on my travel radar for a while, and having daily service with better first class availability makes it much more accessible. I'm working on a companion voucher from my Amex BA Premium Plus card, and Bahrain First is now firmly in the running for how I'll use it. At 68,000 Avios each off peak, the value proposition is hard to ignore, especially when you factor in the full first class experience. The other Middle East expansions are welcome too, but Bahrain's frequency increase is the real winner here for points collectors. More flights should equal more reward space, and the pricing structure makes it one of the most attractive first class redemptions in BA's network. I'll be monitoring award availability on the Bahrain route over the coming months. If BA actually releases proportional award inventory to match the capacity increase, this could become one of the go-to routes for first-class Avios redemptions. The proof will be whether we can actually find those first-class award seats when we want them. BA's award release patterns can be, let's say, inconsistent, but with daily service, the odds are better than they've ever been. If you're sitting on a pile of Avios and have been waiting for the right first-class opportunity, keep Bahrain firmly in mind. At 68,000 off-peak one way, or 136,000 return for two with a companion voucher, it's one of the smartest first-class plays in the Avios program. That's all for today's episode of Smart with Points. Thanks for listening, and if you found this useful, please subscribe to the podcast on all major platforms, or visit our website at smartwithpoints.co.uk to stay updated with all the latest miles and points news and strategies. Looking for the best award flights? Use awardtravelfinder.com to search availability across Qatar Airways, British Airways, Cathay Pacific and more. Try it for free with our link in the show notes.